Hi everyone, Altair here, bringing you a brand new Monster Hunter World video. Today we're going to talk about the hammer, a build specifically designed for the hammer. If you appreciate the build, hit the like button. If you have questions, leave them in the comment section below. And if you want more builds and more content, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. So I've named this build Smash because we're going to smash a lot of things with this build, especially the head of the monster, in order to be good with the hammer and to be efficient with the hammer. You have to hang out near the head of the monster. As a reminder, impact damage from the hammer are going to be able to KO the monster if you hit them in the head enough times. So this is a tough place to be, near the head, because there's a lot of stuff going on there, a lot of attacks. It's a very dangerous place to be. So most of our skills are going to be about damage, but I've added evade extender skill so you're able to get out of dire situations if need be. Let's look at all the skills right now. So first of all, we're going to look at the first skill, is attack boost. The hammer is a raw weapon. It scales especially well with attack power, so we want to have that attack boost level 7. They have this 5% crit and 21 flat attack on the build. Then we have handicraft level 4. It's gonna enable the Diablo's hammer that we're gonna use to have white sharpness and that juicy white sharpness multiplier, so it's really important. Not level 5 because we're not gonna need it given the other skills I've put in this build. Then we have weakness exploit level 2, which gives us 30% increased affinity on the weakest parts of the monster. The head is always the weakest part with the hammer. Only 30%, it's only level 2, not level 3, because we just want to offset the negative affinity of the Diablo's hammer. Then we have focus level 2 to help you charge your hammer a little bit faster. That's a very good skill for hammers. Then we have evade extender. As I told you, you're going to be in dire situations hanging out near the head of the monster, so we're going to need this to be able to survive next to the head of the monster. Then we have speed sharpening level 2 to help us get back to white sharpness a little faster. And we also gonna have the protective polish skills, which synergizes well with speed sharpening to help us stay white in terms of sharpness and to be able to get the most out of the white sharpness multiplier. And the last skill is non-elemental boost, which is going to boost further the attack power of the Diablo's weapon, which is already tremendous. That's it for the skills. Let's look at the armor. So our weapon of choice for this build is going to be the Diablo's hammer. Diablo's hammer is really good high attack power, but it has negative affinity, which is going to be offset by our 2 points in weakness exploit. Then we have the Dragon King eye patch. We have the Kuchala Sista Beta for the handicraft and the dual slot. Then we have Death Stench grip for 2 simple slots and focus. Then it's the Nergigantis coil beta, which is going to give us attack boost and a dual slot. And then we have the Death Stench heals again for handicraft, and the 2 slots is going to give us. In terms of charm, we have an attack charm for the attack boost, 3 points. And in terms of medals, we have the Rocksteady medal because it's just too OP not to have, and the evasion medal, which is really good with this build. If you evade properly, you're going to have a real good attack boost for a couple seconds after the dodge. That's it for the equipment. Let's look at the jewels. So the jewel setup is fairly simple. We have an elementalist jewel for that non-elemental boost on the hammer. Then we have 2 jumping jewels for that evade extender skill, respectively in the head and the armor. Then we have 2 grinder jewels for the speed sharpening skill in the gloves. Then we have this sharp jewel for the protective polish in Nergigantis coil. And then we have 2 attack jewels in the Death Stench heals to be able to have this level 7 attack boost. That's it for the jewels. Let's go in the arena, fight a Rathalos so you can check how the build plays. So here we are in the arena. We have that evasion medal on. We're going to start the fight with a blow to the head. And see, it already flinches because our hammer is so powerful. Then we're going to dodge that tail to benefit from the evasion attack boost because we have this evasion medal on. And see, 325 damage on the charge Big Bang, which is really a good number. And we're just going to keep hitting the head, and we see that Rathalos is already stunned, so we go for a Big Bang. And again, check out the damage numbers, really good damage numbers. So we can see that the white sharpness is gone, so we're going to have to sharpen the weapon to benefit from the protective polish to be able to dish out damage for 60 seconds without losing sharpness. So we're just going to flash that Rathalos and hit the head again and again. You're going to hang out a lot next to the head of the monster if you want to use the hammer properly, so that's why we have that evade extend skill that's going to help us. So the protective polish is now on. We have 60 seconds of free white sharpness, so we're going to be able to dish out a lot of damage. So we just hit that Rathalos and we're going to aim the head most of the time. So we're going to keep hitting him, and here we're going to hit the legs, and Rathalos is on the ground, so we're going to go for the head and add some more impact damage with this fantastic spinning move that I really like. And Rathalos is not really hitting us. We have that evade extend that's enabling us to dodge really good. See here, under the tail, and we're just gonna hit him and hit him again till he KOs or he dies. The uppercut that I just did is really useful on this weapon as well. With the power charge, it's a decent amount of damage. It's a gap closer, so don't hesitate to use it. Here again, we're gonna hit the leg and he falls on the ground, so we're gonna go for the head with a charged Big Bang, which is gonna basically add more impact damage. And see, we have this second stun, so we're gonna finish him with a classic Big Bang on the head, and Rathalos is going down. So that's it for this hammer build. If you feel confident with the weapon and you feel that evade extend is a little bit overkill, then you can add some more damage jewels instead. I hope you have fun with the build. I hope you can master this weapon. It's a really nice weapon to play. You cannot cut tails, but you can KO the monster, which is going to help the entire team. It's a very powerful build, very attack oriented build, so I really hope you can use it and have a lot of fun with it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon for new builds and new videos. Bye bye.